take their seats.
Ajjapi sanyavayatma bhutanama swarupi san.
Now I request the outgoing cabinet to come to the stage and take their respective positions. We can see the cabinet marching towards the stage with full vigor and enthusiasm. They are carrying valor in their hearts and pride in their eyes. With utmost pride in their heart, they are proceeding towards the stage. Now we can see the cabinet dividing into two halves at the fork, showcasing that though they are a team, at times we have to divide for better outcomes.
A very good morning to all those present over here. Welcome to a day of celebration, talent and brilliance. The Investiture Ceremony of DAV Public School, Chandrasekharpur 2025-26.
It is with immense delight and enthusiasm that we gather here today to mark the culmination of a journey filled with hard work, dedication and remarkable achievements. This ceremony celebrates not only the spirit of leadership, resilience and inclusion, but also the legacy of the outgoing cabinet and the fresh promise of the newly elected leaders.
Every great beginning carries the weight of purpose and the promise of transformation. I am Pragya Priyadarshini.
And I am Armanam Karpadi.
And we are here to take you through today's proceedings.
Standing at the threshold of this grand occasion, we offer our greetings to each one of you who has adorned this ceremony with your esteemed presence. A heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Colonel Sanjeev Diwan, Commanding Officer of 1 Odisha Battalion NCC. His illustrious military career, selfless service and exemplary leadership serve as an inspiration to us all. Sir, we are truly honored by your presence here today. I extend my earnest welcome to our treasured chairman, Shri Santosh Kumar Satpathy. Sir, your visionary leadership has been the guiding force behind the growth and success of our school. Your presence here today amplifies the significance of this gathering.
Next, I extend my heartfelt welcome to our revered Principal Ma'am, Dr. Sujata Sahu. Your brilliant leadership, unwavering dedication, and profound commitment to academic excellence is the guiding light. Your presence here fills us with immense joy and pride.
I'm extremely honored to extend my sincere welcome to Mr. Bipin Kumar Sahu, ARO cum Principal, DAV Public School, Pokariput, Mr. Balram Mahapatra, Principal, DAV Public School, Kalinganagar. A warm welcome to our academic supervisors and teachers whose efforts shape the very foundation of this esteemed institution.
We also extend a warm welcome to the school leaders of our sister concerned schools, the ever supportive parents and our beloved students, the heart and soul of this institution and the true leaders of tomorrow.
Your participation sanctifies this gathering, infusing it with grace, warmth, and significance. Your presence adds brilliance to today's event and uplifts the spirit of the swearing-in ceremony.
Let's have a resounding round of applause for our guests, for our school, for this magnificent gathering, and most importantly, for the cabinet members who take the oath of responsibility today.
Next, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Colonel Sanjeev Diwan, a distinguished officer of the Indian Army whose life and service stand as an inspiring testament to dedication, courage, and nation building. Colonel Diwan's academic credentials are as commendable as his military achievements. Sir holds a BSc Honours from GM University, a Master's degree in Weapon Systems from Pune University, and a postgraduate diploma in Cyber Law. His pursuit of knowledge reflects his commitment to continuous learning and excellence. Commissioned into the Regiment of Artillery on 9th December 1995, Sir has rendered over 30 years of exemplary service to the Indian Army. He has actively participated in key military operations, including Operation Vijay, Operation Parakram, and Operation Rakshak. Sir has also served in some of the most challenging high-altitude operational areas, such as NEFA and Tawang. In recognition of his bravery and exceptional service, Colonel Diwan was awarded the Wound Medal in 2003 and received GOC in C commendation cards in 2004 and 2011, testimonies to his unwavering commitment to the nation. Colonel Diwan has made significant contributions to youth development through the National Cadet Corps. He has served in various NCC battalions across the country and is currently the commanding officer of the 1 Odisha Battalion NCC, shaping the next generation of responsible and patriotic citizens.
So, you serve as an inspiration to our budding talents here at DAV Chandrasekharpur. Once again, we welcome you to today's Investiture Ceremony.
Leadership is not about the power to command, but the courage to serve and the vision to inspire. Today we gather here to witness one of the most meaningful and empowering events of this school year, the Investiture Ceremony of the academic session 2025-26. The students we see before us today are not just learners, they are visionaries, dreamers, and torch-bearers of tomorrow. This day celebrates the value of courage, commitment, and service, traits that define the very essence of leadership. Through this ceremony, we honor the young minds who have shown the ability to inspire, uplift, and take initiative.
The Investiture Ceremony stands as a tradition of trust and pride, reminding us each year of the responsibility we place in the hands of our students. It is a platform that reveals character, fosters accountability, and shapes those who will lead not just within the school corridors, but well beyond them.
Now, I feel extremely privileged to invite to the stage the heart and soul of today's gathering, our esteemed chief guest of the day. He will be accompanied by Dr. Sarbadaman Singh, sir, First Officer JD. We are honored to have you with us, sir, and we request you to kindly inspire us with your words. Sir, please.
Good morning, all. Dear Chairman, sir, esteemed principals of DAV schools, my dear staff, children, and the new leaders who will be honored with the responsibility of the school appointments. Now, coming to Investiture Ceremony, as you know, Investiture Ceremony is honoring of responsibility and handing over some power to the girls and boys of a school so that they become the torch bearers to regulate the rules and regulations and policies of an esteemed institution. I express my gratitude for calling me and honoring me with this chief guest of Investiture Ceremony of DAV Chandrasekharpur. Now, I will not take much time, but it reminded me of my school days and my academy days. That was 30 years back when I went for my training to Indian Military Academy and Dehradun. So, first thing which we were taught, as we were told that now that you have joined Indian Army, you are the leaders and you should be aware, you should have all the qualities A to Z. So I thought, what is this A to Z, all the qualities? So that time we were taught about this A to Z qualities. Is anybody aware about what is this A to Z qualities of a leader? Anybody? Okay. From alphabet alpha to alphabet Z, that is Zulu, you have a qualities of all the leaders. So this is how we were first started giving the training of what a leader should have. So A stands for assertiveness and accountability of a leader. B, bravo, boldness, gravity. C, communication skills. Can you imagine, all the alphabets have got a leadership quality in them. They have a quality. D is decisiveness, decision making. E, empathy. F, flexibility. Like this, you have all the qualities. H, humility, honesty, integrity. Integrity and honesty is one of the key points in armed forces also. You cannot be out of 100, you cannot be 90% honest, or you cannot be a integrity with 95%. These are the qualities which have to be 100% in you. Similarly, other alphabets have optimism, passion, P for passion. All words, till the end you go. T for trust, V for vision. So every word has a meaning of its own inside a leader. That is what the school is now entrusting upon the new leaders with this power. And remember, with power comes responsibility. You have a wonderful example of a young leader, Shravani Das, from your school, who has cracked National Defence Academy, the first girl of Odisha. Is she here today? No. So, your school, I am telling you, you do not know what you have done. The girl, she is the torch bearer of the girls of Odisha. The National Defence Academy till date, no girl from Odisha had cracked. She is the first girl. And the honor of having that girl, the DAV Chandrasekharpur, I must tell you now, a lot of things are lined up for her. The first felicitation ceremony will happen in Group Headquarters, Cuttack, with the entire media of Odisha. There will be a lot of VIPs. Then we have sent a message to and informed the CMO office. The CM has also expressed his willingness to meet the girl. We have another lined up felicitation ceremony at Governor's house. So all these things are coming. So I was telling your ANO the other day, you don't know what you have done. So I wish that she is the bright and the first youth leader of your school who will guide so many, and she'll be a role model for so many people, so many girls ahead. So what I mean to say, this Investiture Ceremony is a very important ceremony. You have identified few leaders. Now these leaders will guide you ahead and bring forward all the policies, rules, regulations of your school. They will assist in everything. So this is where the leaders are born. This is the start point. The first step is in your school. So I will not take much time more further because I have also a lot of meetings to line up, so that I want the ceremony to start soon. All the best. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring us with your words. I request you to kindly grace your seat. Your pearls of wisdom have truly inspired us to grow, lead, and strive towards becoming better versions of ourselves. We are deeply grateful for your presence and your insights.
And now, with immense pride and anticipation, we present to you the selected students who will lead as the school cabinet for the academic session 2025-26. Next, I'd like to request Nikhil and Samiksha to carry on with the further proceedings.
Good morning. Once again, we welcome to this August assemblage to the Investiture Ceremony of DAV Public School Chandrasekharpur for the session 2025-26. I am Nikhil Kumar Das of 10E.
And I am Samiksha Swai of 9E. And today we are here to take you all through the proceedings of today's event. Leadership is not about a position or a title. It is just action and example. Leadership is an integral component of a student's walk of life, and that is what our esteemed institution believes. Our school has offered ample opportunities to harness leadership skills by introducing the school cabinet system.
But first, let me appraise you all about the formation of the school cabinet. The cabinet system is a 4-tier structure led by the school leader and the assistant school leader at the apex. In DAV Public School Chandrasekharpur, the students are divided into 4 houses: Apala, Gargi, Maitri, and Sikata. The house system fosters team spirit and a sense of belongingness, with each house symbolizing a unique virtue. The student cabinet forms the backbone of DAV Public School, representing the student community and strengthening the bridge between students and teachers. It is responsible for maintaining discipline, organizing cultural programs, and coordinating various competitions throughout the academic year.
Now, it is high time to start the ceremony. But before we proceed, I cordially request the benign presence of ARO cum Principal Mr. Bipin Kumar Sahu, who is the Principal of DAV Public School, Pokhariput. And I would like to request Madam Bharti Pradhan, Supervisor of Class 9 and 10, Gauri Kumar Satpathy Sir, Supervisor of Plus 2 General Science, Lakshmidhar Rautrai Sir, 3rd Officer Naval Wing, to kindly accompany Sir to the stage.
To begin the handovers, let's start with the clubs. I would like to request both the outgoing and incoming club secretaries to grace the stage.
Now we have the quiz club. Here we have the outgoing quiz club secretary, Sonal Satpathy, handing over the charge to the incoming quiz club secretary, Om Prakash Harichandan of 11th Humanities. Putting knowledge to use is as important as gaining it, and for that we have the quiz club.
Now we have the Innovation Club, and for that we have Pratiksha Singh, the outgoing Innovation Ambassador, handing the sash to Sai Swarup Rai, the incoming Innovation Ambassador of 9A. Innovation is the spark that ignites change, where imagination meets action and ideas shape the future.
Post that, we have the outgoing Health and Wellness Club Secretary, Shriya Mahapatra handing over the sash of responsibility to the incoming Health Secretary Amitabh Nayak of 11th Commerce. A healthy mind truly resides in a healthy body.
Further, we have the Literary, Debating and Book Club. And for that, we have our outgoing Literary Secretary, Antara Mishra, handing over the charge to the incoming Literary Secretary, Shreyan Dibyadarsi of 11B.
Now we have the outgoing Eco Club Secretary Ritupanna Samal handing the charge to the incoming Secretary Ashwini Kumar Sahu of 11th Humanities. To protect nature is to protect life itself. For the environment is not a place we visit, but it is a home where we live.
Now we have the Heritage Club, and for that we have our outgoing Heritage Club Secretary, Ritika Nair, handing over the sash to the incoming Secretary, Aru Subhadi of 11th Commerce. Our heritage is our identity, a living bridge between the past and the present. Preserving it is not just pride, but a promise to honor our roots.
Moving on, we have the outgoing Photography Club Secretary Divyanshu Mahanti handing over the charge and the sash of responsibility to the incoming Secretary Bharti Agarwal of 11th Commerce. Photography is the art of teleporting past into the future.
Now we have the Cyber Security Club, and for that we have the outgoing Cyber Security Club Secretary, Samidha Mishra, handing over the charge to the incoming Secretary, Omkar Debadutta Behura of 10D. Evolving with the world is the norm, and to advance our cyber safety, we have the Cyber Security Club.
For this year's cabinet, a new addition has been made to accommodate the first ever Secretary of Law and Financial Literacy Club, who is none other than Abhinav Panda. Law provides the foundation of justice, while finance builds the pillars of progress. Together, they shape a society that is both fair and advanced. Now, I would like to request the dignitaries to give him the sash. Abhinav Panda is a diligent student. To end the secretary handovers, I would like to ask the dignitaries present on stage to give the badges and I-cards to the incoming club secretaries. Here we can see Sir handing out the I-cards and badges to the incoming club secretaries. Indeed, a moment of appreciation and gratitude that we are all noticing. All the incoming club secretaries are being given their badges and I-cards. Now, I would like to request Sir to hand over the mementos to the outgoing club secretaries. This year has been a year of opportunities, and we can see the outgoing club secretaries being praised for their efforts. Here we see Sir handing out the mementos to the outgoing club secretaries. Truly a beautiful interaction that we are witnessing. Sir is also handing out the certificates. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the outgoing club secretaries
It is now time to call upon the club presidents. I would like to request Sanchita Chakraborty ma'am to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of quiz club.
Here we can see Madam receiving the charge of the quiz club. Now she is being given the register for the quiz club.
Next, I would like to request Jyoti Ranjan Mahanti sir to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of innovation club.
As we can all see Jyoti Ranjan Mahanti sir on the stage receiving the register.
Now, I would like to call up on stage Gopa Maiti ma'am, the club president of Health and Wellness Club.
We can see Gopa ma'am approaching. She is on the stage and is being given the register of the Health and Wellness Club.
Further, I would like to request Rupesh Kumar Sahu sir to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of literary, debating and book club.
Sir is the president of the Literary, Debating and Book Club, and as we can see, Sir is receiving the register and the charges of the same club.
Now, I would like to request Madam Priyadarshini Raut to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of Eco Club.
Here we can see Madam receiving the charge of the Eco Club.
Now, I would like to request Basant Kumar Das sir to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of Heritage Club.
Wow, that's indeed a huge amount of appreciation from the crowd itself.
Now, I would like to invite none other than Sangram Patro sir to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of Photography Club.
Sir is seen receiving the register for the Photography Club.
Now, I would like to invite Madam Rashmita Ghade to be on the stage and receive the register for the charges of Cyber Security Club. To carry forward, I would like to request her to be on the stage. Now, I would like to invite Madam Pooja Das Mishra to be on the stage and receive the club register for the charges of Law and Financial Literacy Club. I would like to request the incoming and outgoing club secretaries to take their positions. Thank you, sir and madam, for doing the honors. I would like to request all the day's dignitaries to grace their seats.
For the further proceedings, I would like to invite ARO Principal, Mr. Balram Mahapatra, Principal of DAV Public School, Kalinganagar, accompanied by Mr. Pramod Patra and Sushrita Biswas Madam, Second Officer of Army, Junior Wing. To carry forward, we have the Sports Club. Sports is much like life itself. Once you see the target, you only have one chance to get the right shot. Here we have our outgoing Assistant Sports Secretary Shobhan Shri Khatwa handing over the sash of responsibility to Aniket Das of 9E, who is our incoming Assistant Sports Secretary. Post that, in the absence of the outgoing sports secretary, we would like to ask the dignitaries present on stage to hand over the sash to the incoming sports secretary, Rohan Kumar Prusti of 11C. Rohan is a great sportsman. He showcases his ability of leadership in almost all fields. I would like to request the dignitaries to give the incoming sports club secretaries their badges and I-cards. Sir, you are too requested to hand over the mementos to the outgoing secretaries. Sir is seen handing over the memento to the outgoing Assistant Sports Club Secretary Shobhan Shri Khatwa. Sir is also handing over the certificate. Now, I would like to request Sir Durga Prasanna Das Mahapatra to be on stage and receive the register. Sir is seen receiving the club register. Audience, can we have another round of applause? I would like to request both the incoming and outgoing sports club secretaries to take their respective positions. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. You are requested to stay on stage for the further proceedings.
Now we have the cultural club. A strong culture builds identity, connects generations, and fosters unity in diversity. And to continue it, we have the outgoing Assistant Cultural Secretary, Adarsh Das, handing over the sash to the incoming Assistant Secretary, Aishani Mahapatra of 9A. Ahead of which, we have the outgoing Cultural Secretary, Siddhi Shraddha Das, handing over the charge to the incoming Cultural Secretary, Tanveer Basa of 11B. I would like to request the dignitaries to give the incoming Cultural Club Secretaries their badges and I-cards.
Sir is seen giving the badges and I-cards to the incoming club secretaries.
Sir, you are also requested to give the mementos to the outgoing Cultural Club Secretaries.
Sir is seen handing over the certificates and mementos to the outgoing cultural club secretaries. They are indeed getting appreciation for their efforts throughout the year.
Now, I would like to request none other than Debabrata Das Sir, the President of the Cultural Club, to be on the stage and receive the register.
Sir is seen receiving the register.
I would like to request the incoming and outgoing Cultural Club Secretaries to take their respective positions. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. I would like to request the dignitaries to kindly grace their seats.
Now, I would like to invite our revered chairman, sir, accompanied by Supervisor Madam Chinmay Mahapatra and Lakshmidhar Rautrai Sir, 3rd Officer of Naval Wing.
Now, I would like to invite Krishiv to do the further proceedings.
Thank you, Nikhil. First up, we have Apala, the House of Hope. Apala House is named after the daughter of Rishi Atri, a Vedic scholar known for her spiritual insight. The grey color of this house denotes the hope of exuberance after a low tide, echoing the message, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? With that, we have the outgoing junior representative Sharnapan Parida handing over the charge to Ahana Das of 7E. Ahana is a charismatic all-rounder who is a graceful Odissi dancer and creates harmony through keyboard melodies.
Post that, we have
Post that, we have the outgoing senior representative Ananya Sahu handing over the charge to Dibyansha Sahu of 8C. Dibyansha is a communicative and detail-oriented student focused on core traits. Post that, in the absence of the outgoing assistant house leader, I would like to ask the dignitaries to honor the incoming assistant house leader, Sashwat Mahapatra of 9C, to be handed his sash. After that, we have the outgoing house leader Sonakshi Das handing over the charge to Rudra Rudraksha Behera of 11B. Rudra is the spark that unites talent and teamwork, knowing perfectly how to motivate others.
As of now, we can see Sir has handed out both the I-cards and badges.
Here, we can see Sonakshi handing over the flag of Apala House to Rudra.
The incoming Apala House leader is being given both his I-card and his badge by Sir. Sir, you are requested to hand over the mementos to the outgoing cabinet members of Apala House. Sir is seen handing over both the certificate and mementos to the outgoing members of Apala House. This is a small token of appreciation for our outgoing Apala House cabinet members. Now, I would like to announce the in-charge teachers of Apala House, who are none other than Amrapali Panda ma'am and Nibedita Pati ma'am. I would request both of them to come on stage and receive the house register. Apala, the house of hope. Indeed, the house hope lies on the incoming cabinet members and both our in-charge teachers. To continue with the proceedings, I would like to request both the incoming and outgoing cabinet members of Apala House to kindly take their respective positions.
After which, we have Gargi, the house of prosperity. Gargi house is named after the daughter of Rishi Vachkanu. Gargi, who was a great Vedic philosopher, was also a prominent participant in King Janaka's scholarly court. The green color of this house signifies prosperity, happiness and growth. With that, we have the outgoing junior representative Bevaswan Panda handing over the charge to Shriya Sahu of 7F. Shriya exudes confidence with each step, owning every room with grace and passion. After which, we have the outgoing senior representative Swadhin Shekhar Dalai handing over his sash to Somik Dash of 8B. Somik is a disciplined and success-obsessed student known for his excellence in academics. Post which, we have the outgoing assistant house leader, Priyanshi Samantrai, handing over the charge to Ananya of 9C. Ananya believes in leading by examples. She works with her brain and shows results. Lastly, we have the outgoing house leader of Gargi House, Smriti Priyadarshini Nahak, handing over the charge to Brishnupriya Mahakud of 11 Commerce. Brishnupriya is a leader of her words who believes in action over mere words. Here we can see Smriti handing over the flag of Gargi House to Bishnupriya with passion.
Now, I would like to request the dignitaries present on stage to hand over the badges and I-cards to the incoming cabinet members of Gargi House. Here we can see, sir, handing over the badges and I-cards to the new cabinet members of Gargi House. Indeed, a beautiful interaction. Sir, you are too requested to hand over the mementos, a small token of appreciation to the outgoing cabinet members of Gargi House. Now we can see our revered chairman, sir, handing over the mementos and certificates to the outgoing cabinet members of Gargi House. Sir is seen interacting with the outgoing cabinet members. Now it's time for the in-charge teachers of Gargi House, who are none other than Harihar Rautrai sir and Subhadipta Jaina sir. They are requested to come on stage and receive register. In the absence of Subhadipta Jaina sir, the register is being handed over to Harihar Rautrai sir. Now, I would like to request both the incoming and outgoing cabinet members of Gargi House to kindly take their respective positions.
After which, we have Maitri, the house of illuminance. The house is named after Maitri, the wife of Rishi Yajnavalkya, who was a Vedic philosopher known as Brahmavadini, one who speaks like God. The magenta color of this house represents brightness and intellect. With that, we have the outgoing junior representative Ayusmati Rani Gowda handing over the charge to Chandrabali Nayak of 7D. Chandrabali is a strong believer of what you sow is what you reap and does exactly what's needed to get results. After which, we have the outgoing senior representative Aradhya Sahu handing over the sash to Jignesh Kumar Sahu of 8F. Jignesh is a listener using his attention span to his advantage. He listens and does what he is commanded to. Post which, we have the outgoing assistant house leader Labanya Prajita Rahul handing over the charge to Swastika Sahu of 9C. Swastika is a sports master using an enhanced mental being to find solutions quick and give out a positive end product. Lastly, we have the outgoing house leader of Maitri House, Sanjana Panda, handing over the charge to Ankita Priyadarshini Nayak of 11A. Ankita, not always perfect but always passionate, is the kind of leader that she chooses to be. Here, we can see Sanjana handing over the flag of Maitri House to Ankita.
May I now request the dignitaries present on stage to honor the Maitri House incoming cabinet members with their badges and I-cards. Sir is seen handing over the I-cards and badges to the incoming cabinet members of Maitri House. Sir, you are too requested to hand over the mementos to the outgoing Maitri House cabinet members.
Here, we can see Sir giving away the mementos to the outgoing members.
Sir is also handing over the certificates. It's high time to announce the in-charge teachers of Maitri House, who are none other than Sumitra Haldar ma'am and Satyavrata Mishra sir. I would like to request them to come on stage and receive the register. Both the teachers are seen receiving the register of Maitri House. Now, I would like to request both the incoming and outgoing cabinet members of Maitri House to kindly take their respective positions.
Lastly, we have Sikata, the house of spirituality. Named after the female Vedic scholar Sikata, this house stands for simplicity, sacrifice and sincerity. Its saffron color symbolizes spiritual strength and integrity. With that, we have the outgoing junior representative Devansh Biswal handing over the charge to Shubhangi Sahu of 7E. Shubhangi is a versatile individual excelling in academics and spiritual chanting with a knack for speaking. After which, we have the outgoing senior representative Romalin Jaina handing over the charge to Shubham Panigrahi of 8E. Shubham's ace is his ability to convince people easily, allowing for mutual understanding and cooperation among everyone. Post that, we have the outgoing assistant house leader Pankaj Ballabh Patnayak handing over the charge to Aisha Islam Siddiqui of 9C. Aisha is an enthusiastic person who brings a result-oriented mindset wherever she goes. Lastly, we have the outgoing house leader of Sikata House, Sanvi Mohapatra, handing over the sash of responsibility to Suryansh Raut of 11 Commerce. Suryansh is a leader known for his strong leadership and friendly spirit which brings everyone together.
May I now request the dignitaries present on stage to honor the new cabinet members of Sikata House with their badges and I-cards. These badges and I-cards serve as motivation Sir is also seen interacting with the new cabinet members of Sikata House. Sir, I would again like to request you to hand over the mementos, a token of small appreciation to the outgoing cabinet members of Sikata House.
We can see Sir having small but meaningful conversations with the outgoing members.
Sir is seen handing over the certificates and mementos. Now, I would like to invite Swagatika Biswal ma'am and Jogesh Chandra Mahanti sir, who are the in-charge teachers of Sikata House, to be on stage and receive the house register.
May we have a huge round of applause for the house in-charge teachers. We can see Sir and Ma'am taking the register of Sikata House with pride. I would like to request both outgoing and incoming cabinet members of Sikata House to take their positions. Thank you so much, sir, for doing the honors. I would now like to request you to adorn your seats. For further proceedings, I would like to ask Nikhil to take the mic.
Now, I would like to invite our revered chief guest, Colonel Sanjeev Diwan, our esteemed principal ma'am, on stage, accompanied by senior most teacher, Dr. Anjushri Pradhan ma'am, Pradeep Panda sir, Prabhakar Behra sir, who is the supervisor of special section, and Sarbadaman Singh sir, first officer of Air Wing JD, for the further proceedings. we have the navigator of flagship, the spearhead of the whole students' community, the newly appointed cabinet secretary, the school leader and the assistant school leader for the academic session 2025-26.
Now, I would like to announce the newly elected cabinet secretary who shall lead along with the school leader, who is none other than Mahamaya Rath of 11th Humanities. I would like to request the dignitaries to hand over the sash to Mahamaya. Mahamaya is an outstanding orator, an amazing creative writer, and a student who is always ready to lead her team with full sincerity. She is an exceptional academician. Now on stage, we have the outgoing assistant school leader, Adya Kar, handing over the sash to the incoming assistant school leader, Rishita Mishra of 9G. Rishita is a wonderful orator, a gracious dancer, a melodious singer, and a true academician.
She is a dynamic and eloquent student.
Now, the moment we have been all waiting for, the school leader. Right on stage, we have the outgoing school leader, Subhankar Das, handing over the sash of dignity, responsibility, honor, and pride to the incoming school leader, Spandita Pradhan of 11C. Spandita is a great debater, a passionate poet, and an ardent fan of reading books. She has been proving her mettle in both academics and extracurricular activities over the years.
We can see our outgoing school leader handing over the flag with passion and pride to the incoming school leader.
May I now request the esteemed chief guest of the day to honor the cabinet secretary, the school leader, and the assistant school leader with their I-cards and badges of responsibility.
Sir, you are too requested to hand over the mementos to the outgoing assistant school leader and school leader. Adya is an English prodigy. Innovation is what distinguishes a leader from a follower.
Now, the much-awaited moment has finally come. It's time to announce the house coordinators for the session 2025-26. And they are none other than Monalisa Tripathi ma'am and Chitrangada Mahapatra ma'am. They are requested to come on the stage and receive the register. We hope that with your support and guidance, the newly elected school cabinet will function smoothly. Heartiest congratulations to the teachers. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Now the cabinet secretary, the incoming and outgoing school leader, and the assistant school leader are requested to kindly take their respective positions. As you can now see, we have before us our newly elected school cabinet for the session 2025-26. Let us put our hands together for them once again. We are delighted to have each and every member of the team all set to discharge their duties with utmost sincerity while carrying forward the rich legacy of this glorious institution.
The dignitaries present are requested to be on stage.
Now, I would like to request Arman and Pragya to do the further proceedings.
I request the dignitaries of the dais to join us on the stage for the felicitation of our chief guest. I request our chairman, Sir, Balram Sir and Vipin Sir to join us for the felicitation of our chief guest. Let us take a moment to honor our esteemed chief guest, whose presence added immense grace and meaning to today's occasion. This event would not have been complete without him. Now it is time to felicitate our chief guest. He is being presented with a Uttariya to ward off all evils. He is also being presented with a sapling and a coffee table book as a token of our deep respect and appreciation. He is also being felicitated with our school's annual magazine, Kusumaini. Thank you so much, sir, for your benign presence. Thank you so much, sir. All the on-dais dignitaries except Principal Ma'am are requested to grace their seats. Once again, I request all the on-dais dignitaries to grace their seats except Principal Ma'am for the
May I now take the honor of inviting our respected Principal Ma'am to administer the oath to the newly elected cabinet members. Ma'am, we request you to kindly come forward and lead the newly appointed cabinet as they pledge to uphold the values and responsibilities entrusted to them. Ma'am, please.
I, Spandita Pradhan, School Leader, Rishita Mishra, Assistant School Leader, Mahamaya Rat, Cabinet Secretary,
Secretary Sports Club, Aniket Das, Assistant Secretary Sports Club, Tanveer Bass, Secretary Cultural Club, Secretary Club, Amitabh Naik, Secretary Health Club, Secretary Literature Club, Ashwini Kumar Rao, Secretary Club, Secretary Heritage Club, Secretary Sabah Club, Secretary Non-Financial Literacy Club
of the school, on this day, on this day,
solemnly swear that
solemnly swear that
I will render my best endeavor
I will render my best endeavors
and put forth my best efforts
and put forth my best efforts
in true spirit of leadership,
in true spirit of leadership,
with discipline, dedication, sincerity and honesty.
sincerity and honesty.
By taking part
By taking part
in the intramural competitions
in the intramural competitions
and maintaining discipline,
and maintaining discipline,
harmony and decorum
and decorum
of my esteemed institution.
of my esteemed institution.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You are requested to grace your seat. Thank you, ma'am, for guiding our young leaders as they take their first formal step into a journey of responsibility, commitment, and service. This year, we have amongst us the very first Cabinet Secretary of DAV Chandrasekharpur. This newly introduced position represents the voice of coordination, responsibility, and vision at the heart of the Cabinet. May we now invite our Cabinet Secretary, Mahamaya Rath, to share a few words.
Esteemed Chairman Sir, revered Principal Madam, respected academic supervisors, teachers, parents, and my dear DAVians. Back in 2016, a little girl set foot in DAV Chandrasekharpur with starry eyes and hope filled in her heart. Amused and nervous, of course, and completely unaware of what this prestigious red building has for her. Fast forward to today. The same little girl stands before you all as a proud DAVian. Today, this day, 2nd of August 2025, will forever be etched on the walls of my heart as I uphold this position of responsibility, dignity, and honor. And thereby, I promise to pour in my heart and soul to ensure that every DAVian in DAV Chandrasekharpur is recognized, every voice is heard, and every talent is acknowledged. From this very podium, I've delivered countless speeches and debates, and this day marks no difference. Today, I stand as a leader, but my true identity before being a leader is that of a true DAVian, as every one of you sitting in front of me. And thereby, I've always said that leaders are not born, leaders are made. They lead by example, by their intellect, by their actions, and so shall our cabinet. Our cabinet will be remembered not by their badges, their titles, or their sashes, but by our actions. At last, I would like to say that to every DAVian or every leader ever made or in making, may Almighty bless us all with the courage to be bold and brave always. Well, that's it. I, Mahamaya Rath, your very own Cabinet Secretary for the session 2025-26, gladly enter into this new venture of leadership and dedication, promising to render my best efforts to my home, my foundation, to every DAVian and this magnificent red building, DAV Chandrasekharpur. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahamaya, for your confident and meaningful words. You have truly given us a glimpse into the clarity and strength this new position brings. And now it's time to hear from the one who will be at the forefront of the student cabinet, someone who represents the voice, the vitality of the student body. May I now invite our school leader, Spandita Pradhan, to deliver her first address.
सपनों की उड़ान डीएवी चंद्रशेखरपुर के आंगन में सपने संभरते अनुशासन के पंखों से मन उड़ते हर छात्र में जगा गौरव का जज्बा इस स्कूल की महिमा सदा रहे बुलंद ऐसा Respected Principal Ma'am, esteemed dignitaries, revered teachers, supervisors, the non-teaching staff, beloved parents, and my fellow trailblazers of DAV Chandrasekharpur. Today, my heart is overflowing with emotions so deep that my words can barely capture the essence of them. Standing here, adorned with the badge of school leader, feels like a dream within a dream, a moment that I will continue to cherish for the rest of my life. To be entrusted with the responsibility of school leader of the very school that I was once desperate to join is a happiness that I cannot describe, but only feel. Friends, I am short, yet I stand tall with the spirit of DAV Chandrasekharpur. I am the school leader, yet all DAVians are my true strength. As your school leader, I am not here to stand above you, but to walk beside you, to listen to your dreams and to amplify your voices. My heart beats for a campus where every student is empowered, every idea blossoms, and where we all grow, not just as scholars, but as kind and courageous souls ready to change the world. To all the students present here, you are the soul of this school. Your passion, energy, and dreams will continue to inspire me each and every day. This badge I have today is heavy with responsibility, but my heart feels light with hope. This moment reminds me of the wise words of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dreams are not those which come while we are sleeping, but those which don't let us sleep. Joining DAV Chandrasekharpur was once my dream, and now leading it is my calling. Having said that, I, Spandita Pradhan, your school leader for the academic session 2025-26, call you all to join hands and to weave a tapestry of unity, creativity, and memories that will echo in the halls of our school forever. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Spandita, for those truly inspiring words that reflected both clarity of thought and strength of purpose. Your words have not only ignited a sense of responsibility, but have also stirred pride and hope in every heart seated here today. May I now take the opportunity of requesting most revered member of our family, our very own Chairman Sir, to give the concluding remark on this Investiture Ceremony 2025-26. Sir, please. I'd also request Dr. Sarbadaman Singh Sir, First Officer Air Wing JD, to accompany him.
Our Chief Guest, Colonel Sanjeev, who just left, I think he has some urgent work outside. Our very distinguished principal, Dr. Sujata Sahu, Principal Kalinganagar School, very distinguished faculty members, and my dear students. Investiture means to invest an honor. So an honor has been bestowed upon all of you, and I am sure as your cabinet secretary and your school leader just spoke, thrilling speeches. They spoke very beautifully, that they'll stand by that honor. I have only a small request. I don't know if you have a mathematics club in the school and a science club. Science can be physics, chemistry, and life sciences. They no more call it biology, it is life sciences. And these clubs, on a weekly basis, one of the club members will prepare a subject, a very interesting subject, and then make a presentation. Saturday, the club activity will be at least 1 hour extra. That is my only request. The new members have come, lot of josh. I would have loved to meet Srabani here. Srabani is the only girl from your school who has qualified, who is likely to join the National Defence Academy. I was just asking your principal, how many boys are joining the National Defence Academy? Why is it that no boy has come forward to join the National Defence Academy. That's such a beautiful career. Just engineering or medicine, that is not the end of life. Tremendous scope and opportunity in our armed forces to become a fighter pilot, to become a submarine commando, to become an army officer. So I am sure many of you who are really keen, who are passionate about a career in army, will join, will try to take NDA exams. I'll request the NCC group commander and the NCC people here in Bhubaneswar, if you have a group in the school, both boys and girls, now you know for the first time they have opened up National Defence Academy for the girls. So if your school has a sufficient number, at least 15, 20 guys, boys and girls, then perhaps the NCC can start an orientation, a training program for you to join the defense forces. So thank you all of you. It's a great occasion. I really enjoyed the investiture and wish you all a very, very bright future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm and inspiring words. I request you to kindly grace your seat. Your guidance continues to be the pillar of strength for the entire DAV family.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from our heart. As we move towards the conclusion of this memorable investiture ceremony, it is time to express our heartfelt thanks to all those whose support, effort and presence made this event a grand success.
May I now take this opportunity to invite our house coordinator, Madam Chitrangada Mahapatra, to kindly come forward and propose the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, dear children. Good people handed over the responsibilities can do great things in life. As we draw the curtains to this Investiture Ceremony 2025, let me take the privilege of proposing the vote of thanks to each and every one of you. To begin with, our esteemed chief guest, though he has already left, but his arrival in his uniform itself instantly created a spirit in one of us. I hope all of you would agree to that. So a big round of applause to our esteemed chief guest of the day for sparing his valuable time and being with us. And my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chairman, Sir, Sri Santosh Kumar Satpathy, not only for his insights, but also his valuable presence in all our endeavors. Sir, we have very well noted down your points to have the Mathematics Club, and for your appraisal, we have the Innovation Club in our school for the Department of Science as well. And I would also like to express my deepest regard to our revered RD Sir, Dr. Kesab Chandra Satpathy, in his absentia, who is the unseen force behind all our endeavors. Though he could not join us with us today, but still we could feel his presence in all our endeavors. A huge bouquet of thanks to our ARO, cum principal of DB Pokhariput, Sir Bipin Kumar Sahu, and cluster head Mr. Balram Mahapatra Sir, principal DB Kalinganagar, for their benign presence that has definitely added charm to this occasion. My heartfelt regards to our very own beloved principal madam, Dr. Sujata Sahu, who doesn't leave any stone unturned to bring perfection to every occasion. For the first time, we have the school leaders of our sister concerns to witness this occasion. So, I also express our gratitude on behalf of all the students and the cabinet of DAV Chandrasekharpur to Master Sanjog Das, the school leader of DAV Pokhariput, and Miss Anvesha Ananya, the school leader of DAV Kalinganagar. Thank you, dear children, for your presence. I would also express my heartfelt regards to all our academic supervisors, those who constantly work with us hand in hand to make every occasion a successful one. The valued parents of the cabinet members, those who could make it to witness the special moment of their children, thank you all for your presence. Now I have a long list of all those departments who could make this day possible. So starting with the function department, the civil defense department, the prize department, art, music, dance, the anchoring team, students in band and the escorting team, my team of house teachers and the club teachers, Department of Light, Sound, Photography, Media, and the supporting staff who are always behind the programs. Last but not the least, I store the greatest share of love and thanks to my outgoing cabinet members, Shubhankar, Adya, and your team. It is for all of you that the entire year was possible so smoothly, conducting all the events throughout the year. So a big round of applause to the outgoing cabinet members of 2024-25. Dear children, I only know that how tirelessly you have worked, how many sleepless nights you have spent behind all the occasions in the school. So once again, thank you all before I congratulate to the incoming cabinet members. Last but not the least, thank you for all the children present here in front of me, whose presence definitely makes every endeavor a complete and successful one. Thank you all. Thank you everyone for your benign presence. With this, we come to the end of the Investiture Ceremony 2025 and 26. Thank you everyone. I request our esteemed supervisors to escort the dignitaries. At the same time, one information for all the incoming and outgoing cabinet members. I know this moment is special for you all, so you can stay back to capture these precious moments.